Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be a fun 24-hour readathon. We have a few options because I want to do this for a bit of fun and to try and get through some of my physical TBR because it is very overwhelming because I have this TBR cart overpowering. Obviously I just filmed, so I've got some books here, have that bottom shelf there full, and then I've had to start putting books at the bottom of my bed because I've just got no room. So yeah, it's getting too much. I counted them yesterday. I have 134 books unread. That's crazy. I mean, that is crazy. And I want to try and get it down quite a bit before I buy any more. Will that happen? Probably not. But that's my goal in my head. Going to show you some of the books that I'm hoping to read in this video because there's not quite a few, but there's some that I've been looking forward to reading for a while and I just want to get to. So first is The Housemaid Secret by Freida McFadden. I absolutely loved the first book, so I want to get to the second. And Freida McFadden books you can never go wrong with them. Let's just say that. Then we have King of Wrath by Anna Huang, and we also have King of Pride by Anna Huang. I have been wanting to read this for a while. This is also my August book club book, and I obviously need to read it because it is August as I'm filming this, and it needs to get done before September starts because we've literally got like 4 days left. So and then obviously I want to read this one as well. Then we have Maggie Moves On by Lucy Score. So I've been needing to read this for a while. This is on my August TBR, so I want to get to it. And then this is a maybe, I'll see how I feel, but also How to Kill Men and Get Away With It, and I just feel like this is a fun different thing. So those are what's on my TBR. Things might change, like I might choose something else, I might not get to them all, we'll see. But yeah, so I'm going to start this video. I don't know what one I might start with. I might start with The Housemaid Secret because I'm really in the mood for this, but we'll see. So yeah, I'll be back with you all when I have an update. So as you can tell, it's a while later. But can I just say, this book. So I am 102 pages in and I'm already so invested in this and so like shocked about what's happening because I'm 100 pages in and kind of like the first big twist happened. Not really twist, but like kind of like mystery thing where you're like, what? So if you don't know what this is about, it's about Millie, and she is working as like a housemaid, and she originally has this job but she gets fired from it. But she also has a criminal record, so she finds it hard to get jobs. But she decides to put up this ad to find a new job because obviously she needs a new job. And then she comes in contact with Douglas Garrick, and so yeah, she goes and has like this meeting thing and she gets the job, but weird things is happening in the house because, for example, like the wife is always in the bedroom and she like keeps hearing like this weird things and like weird stuff is happening, and the husband is acting like suspicious and stuff. So it's just all of that crazy stuff, but a twist just happened, which obviously I'm not going to say because it would ruin it. So yeah, I'm going to continue reading this and I'll give you all an update when I have one. Okay, so it's a little while later, but I thought I'd do an update because I'm now 215 pages into this. I'm trying to do an update every 100 pages of the books. So yeah, this book is getting so good, and it's definitely really confusing. There's so many plot twists and I just cannot stop reading. It's definitely addicting and you just want to know what happens. Definitely fast paced as well. I am flying through this book because, like I said, I can't put it down. It is just so good. Unfortunately, I had to put it down for this clip, but I am just loving it. And like I said, so many plot twists. I'm kind of like really confused of like what's going on in like a good way though, because I just want to know what's happening. Like, why is everything happening the way it is and everything. It's so hard to explain without spoiling things, but obviously I don't want to spoil it because I don't want to give it away. It's a mystery thriller. You can't really spoil them. You can't really talk too much about them either. But all I'm going to say is I highly recommend this. So I think this is going to be my last update for tonight. I probably won't finish it tonight because I'm really tired and it is really late. It's like almost 4 in the morning. But I'm going to just read a bit more and then I might finish off in the morning. But I will see you all tomorrow. Okay, so it's the next day and I've literally not long got up, but I had to give this update because, well, I want to start my other book, but also I finished The Housemaid Secret last night, and it was so crazy. Like, the plot twist, and I mean the plot twist, just kept twisting, and loads of things just kept happening, especially in like the second half, and it was wild. And in the last like 50 pages we got so many plot twists. It was crazy, but I just absolutely loved this. I could not put it down. Like, last night I said that I was just going to read a couple of more chapters and then I will finish it in the morning. I didn't do that because I finished it last night. It was just such an enjoyable read, and I highly recommend it if you want a book that just sucks you in. Very fast paced, very entertaining. It's just such a good book. But obviously I can't say anything more than that because I don't want to ruin anything, because I want, you know, in case you want to read it, you know. So I'm now going to start King of Wrath by Anna Huang, I think, because this is my book club book for August and I haven't read it yet. And it's Tuesday and it's going to be the 1st of September on Friday, so I literally don't have long. So I'm just going to start this because then, you know, it'll be done. Do I know what this is about? No, but I know that Dante, I think it was Christian's friend in Twisted Lies, it's his story. Dante Russo thrives in control, both personally and professionally. The billionaire CEO never planned to marry until the threat of blackmail forced him into an engagement with a woman he barely knows. Vivian sorry if I said that wrong. Jewelry heiress and daughter of the newest enemy. It doesn't matter how beautiful or charming she is, he'll do everything in his power to destroy the evidence and betrothal. There's only one problem. Now that he has her, he can't bring himself to let her go. Vivian is the perfect daughter and her family's ticket into the upper echelons of high society. Marrying a blue-blooded Russo means opening doors that would otherwise remain closed to their new money family. While the rude, exclusive Dante isn't her idea of a dream partner, she agrees to their arranged marriage out of duty. Craving his touch was never part of the plan. Neither was the worst thing she could possibly do, fall in love with her future husband. Okay, this is definitely something I need right now, and I am very excited to read it because obviously I loved the Twister series and I feel like I'm going to love this one as well. So I am going to go start this and I'll give you all an update when I have one. So I'm talking quiet because it's late and everyone's asleep and I don't want to wake anyone up, but I thought I'd do a quick update. So I've just started this and I'm on chapter 4 now, page 24. I'm stopping for tonight, but it's actually already so good. Like, I'm already really enjoying it. So I'm excited to continue tomorrow, but I just had no motivation to really do anything today. The only productive thing I did was edit 2 videos because I had to, because they had to go up. But I was like ready to pick this up and then I just put it down. But I've read some now and I'm happy I've started because that's all I needed, was that push to start. And now that I've started and I'm loving it, I feel good. But I'm loving the banter already between Dante and Vivian, so I'm excited to read more about that tomorrow. Okay, so sorry for the reflections and stuff, but I just wanted to do a quick update because today I just haven't filmed anything. I just really have not been in the mood. I've literally had a day of like not doing anything, which is why I look like this as well. Which is why I'm also going to force myself in a shower in a bit because I just don't feel my best. But all day I've just had a day of reading to kind of like, you know, help in my head. So I did end up finishing King of Wrath, and this was definitely the best book for my mood at the moment because 5 stars. Absolutely love this book. Love the cover as well, which is also amazing. I could not put this down, and like I said, I've just spent the day reading it and it was amazing. So I absolutely love the characters so much and the way Dante treated Vivian and like just the things he said, the way he, I mean, it was amazing. And then Vivian, her character as well, like yeah, it took her a while to realise that, like, without spoiling too much, that, like, her family wasn't the best and kind of, like, controlled her a lot. Once she figured out how to stand up for herself, she did it so well, and it was, like, very powerful and everything. I just absolutely love this, and I can highly recommend it to everyone, and definitely a new favourite of mine. And you'll probably be seeing this recommended in a lot of videos because, like I said, I just absolutely love this, and it, like I said, it definitely made my day a lot better because, I mean, it was the best way to spend my day, let's just say that. And at first I thought it was like a mafia book. I don't know where I got that from. I think it was just like the vibes, but it's not, let's just say that. But it is still so good. And if you love Twisted Lies, you probably also like this because you do see hints of Christian from Twisted Lies in here. So if you like Christian Harper, you will get hints of him in this as well, because I know that some people do. But because I love that so much, I do want to just go straight into King of Pride. Now, I don't have the timer on me of how far in I am into this 24-hour readathon. I am going to start this. I know this is about, did I say Kai? I think it's Kai Young. And then Isabella. So Kai is Dante's friend, and then Isabella is Vivian's friend, and it's their romance, I suppose. And yeah, I am just excited because Kai seemed like a nice person in King of Wrath, and Isabella just seemed like a fun, light-spirited person. And again, I mean, I'm excited, so I'm definitely going to start this now. And I won't finish it tonight, but I am just going to get a start on it, and hopefully I won't get addicted to the point where I stay up all night because I am tired anyway. But like I said, I'm gonna go and start. Okay, so it's not that long later. I've just showered and then I read one chapter, and I thought I'd give like a quick update. I don't know. Basically my plan is to try and stay up as long as I possibly can and try and get through as much as this book as possible, because, well, I mean, I just want to get some reading done because I feel like I'm slacking. I'm not. It's just that's what I'm feeling like. But anyway, so I've read one chapter. I just finished the one chapter of King of Pride, and I'm already really enjoying it. The start was definitely very interesting and very funny. Like, if you want to laugh, start this book, okay? Let's just say that. But I am loving it, and can we just discuss for a second? Kai decides to translate classics into Latin for fun. Like, okay, and Isabella's reaction to that was quite hilarious, if you ask me. But I am already loving it. And like I said, I'm only one chapter in. I just feel like this is the series for me. And I feel like I've chose to read this at the right time. And I'm loving it. I am loving it so much. So I am going to go make myself a coffee to try and stay awake for as long as I possibly can. And I'm also going to then continue this. Okay, so I'm gonna have to be quiet because there's some people sleeping in my household, but I am going to try and do as many updates as I can. So I'm sorry about the lighting as well, but I am now on chapter 8 of King of Pride, which is page 56, and I'm loving it. Definitely not better than King of Wrath at the moment, but I am still loving it and I'm still intrigued. And it's definitely like a different vibe. Like before, like in King of Wrath, it was like an enemies to lovers kind of thing, whereas King of Pride, it seems like, I don't think it really has a trope at the moment, but it's more like pining. Like they both have feelings for each other straight away. It's kind of like instant love, but they're not like, they don't know about like each other's feelings. They can't like be together and stuff like that. It's not really instant love, but like they have feelings straight away, and you know that both of them have feelings for each other straight away, kind of thing, if that makes any sense at all. But I have switched to on my Kindle because obviously I'm laying down and I want to be comfortable. I want to try and get to at least 100 pages before I sleep, so it shouldn't take me long, but it is 4:24 in the morning, so, and obviously I want to get some sleep. But yeah, anyway, I am going to go and continue reading. Okay, so I'm now on chapter 15, page 122 of King of Wrath, and I'm going to stop for tonight. That's all I came on today. I'll talk about my thoughts tomorrow, but for now, that's where I'm going to stop. Okay, so I thought I'd give an update. I'm on chapter 31, page 254, I believe, of King of Pride, and I'm enjoying it. Definitely not as much as I enjoyed King of Wrath, but I'm still really enjoying it. And I started like reading it later because I was like editing all day and stuff. I was like catching up from like the things I was supposed to do yesterday, but I am trying to finish it. I've been reading for a couple of hours now. Last time I checked on the timer, it was on 22 hours. So I've got roughly about 2 hours left, which, you know, I'll be able to finish this in 2 hours. So yeah, I am going to go and finish it off maybe, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've just finished King of Pride and I've decided to rate it 4 stars. I have kind of like left it for a little bit to think about my rating because I really couldn't decide, but I've decided on a 4 star because there's a few things that bothered me. I felt like there was a few things that dragged on a little tiny bit, but I still really enjoyed it, and it was one of those things where I was putting it down a few times, whereas with King of Wrath I just couldn't. And so that's what I was kind of like comparing it to, which, I mean, is it fair? Probably not, but that's what I was comparing it to. And so I read it. But a good thing is I was so engrossed in the story that I actually went an hour over the 24 hours. So I actually did 25 hours, which is shocking. I forgot my phone, so I'll try, if I remember, put a screenshot of the time here. But I am so happy that I finally finished this, and I'm also excited for the next book in the series, which is King of Greed. I mean, the cover for that as well is amazing. So yeah, but that is the end of this 24-hour readathon. I had so much fun. We read 3 books off of my physical TBR, which is great. We read The Housemaid's Secret, King of Wrath, and then obviously King of Pride, and I'm so happy. Now normally I would read like more than 3 books in 24 hours, but I'm just taking it slower with my reading. I'm actually like enjoying it, and I'm not thinking to myself, I gotta read like so many books for this video. I'm just enjoying my time, you know. And I do want to start just limiting it to like at least 3 books per video, depending on like what the topic is, so that it's not too overwhelming. But I am going to be like doing like a whole channel update at some point in a like shorts form. So if you go in the short section, it'll be there somewhere. Actually, I might film that tomorrow. But yeah, just because I've got a few channel updates, which have probably already been done. Because I think this is going up on the 10th, I'm not sure. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked or enjoyed, please leave this emoji. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you want. It's free, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!